Okay, so Hayley, you mentioned that you used to like work with like pickup artists.
Yes, I did.
And I think like one of the questions that guys ask all the time, it's like how not to be friend zoned.
Yeah, and I really understand that. I think particularly in modern dating world, it's an absolute nightmare because you don't want to be harassing or the creepy guy, but you also don't want to end up just being her friend if you actually have different intentions. I would say that if you're a guy and you find yourself in the friend zone, she didn't put you there. You created that yourself.
I love that. That's amazing.
So the thing is, I'm sorry, even if you're like helping her out with a business project, even if you're giving her a lift to the gym, even if you're really connecting with her and you think, wow, she's really my type, so I want to make sure she likes me before I make the move, remember that your actions are communicating what style of relationship you want. So don't communicate friendship and then expect her to owe you relationship. Instead, if you want relationship, go in for that. Be clear that it's a date. Be clear that you find her attractive. And if she suggests that you meet up as friends, you can say, well, how about we meet up for a day? And at the end of the day, you can decide, or we can decide together whether we're going to be friends or something a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's so important for guys to take accountability of that, rather than saying that she put me in the friend zone.
No, and
you put yourself there.
You can choose, and if you're not happy, if you're in the friend zone, you should either be genuinely interested in being her friend, or you can maintain your personal boundaries and just be like, you know, I really respect you as a person, but I just don't see you as a friend right now. That's okay. So instead, but it all comes from guys actually feeling comfortable to communicate early on what their intentions are. And I just say it's a lot easier to go from a date to friendship rather than friendship to dating. So that's what I advise.
So my next question is actually, what if the guy is already in friend zone? So how is he going to get himself out of it? Or it's not possible?
Well, I think here's what I would suggest. I think that first of all, whilst I don't believe in this very pick-up term, which is called one-itis, which is you're just obsessed with one woman, what I would say is better relationships are built where you're taking feedback on her signals and you're reacting to that. So if you're giving her all your time, all your energy, all your headspace is consumed with her, but she's not reciprocating that, then it's healthy for you to take feedback on that, take a step back, see her less often, be more aloof, treat her like a distant friend, date some other women, and then maybe you can shake up the dynamic and re-engage with her romantically.
Yeah, that's great advice, guys. Listen to this.
But just don't stay in the friend zone forever waiting for the day that she chooses you, because it won't happen.
And I mean, obviously a lot of us are now, you know, on apps and doing online dating. So for a guy, like, what's the biggest mistake that he can make when it comes to online dating?
I think the biggest mistake guys make when it comes to online dating is to remember online dating sites on a good day are 70% male. So because of that, even the guys who perform best at online dating, you're going to be finding that you're going to be sending quite a lot of messages out, and it's just normal to expect that you might not get the same amount in return. What you need to do is you need to look out for women who are in that moment really invested in dating. They're not just on the site to chat. They don't have a fake profile. They don't have a profile that they're not using anymore. If you match with a woman, make sure you send her a message within 24 hours and then always respond within 24 hours. Big data studies that I've been involved with companies like Zeus literally show every 24 hours that passes by where you don't respond to her message, the chances of going on a date with her halve. So when she is showing those signs of being open and ready to meet and that she wants to chat, capitalize on that, ask her for her number, and take it to the real world where it actually counts.
So how long do you think, like, you know, people should stay online chatting before they take it to the real world?
I think that actually, because as a guy, you should be thinking there's going to be a fair proportion of women that you'll meet on the site who just, for whatever their reasons, are not going to be comfortable to meet in real life, or they might not be active on their profile, or they might be active for 1 week and then drop off the dating site. That's really common, that dating apps and sites struggle to maintain users. Because of that, it favours you to go and ask for the phone number relatively quickly. I would say between maybe 3 to 6 messages back and forth. If she doesn't give you the phone number, there's only 3 things that can happen. She gives you the phone number, fantastic. She doesn't give you the number and she says it's a bit too soon, but that's good because you've actually connected with her and you've found out what her objection is. You can chat more, or the interaction goes cold, in which case I would suggest you haven't actually lost a great lead. You might have just streamlined out someone who was never really that open to meeting in real life.
Yeah, that's great advice. I've never really thought about it that way.
Yeah, you've got to get a system going for online dating. And you've got to actually, online dating is one of the areas of dating where I think it is a numbers game, and that does apply.
Yeah. Do you have any other advice for guys when it comes to dating? Like what are the best, like maybe 3 tips for them to succeed?
Okay, best 3 tips for guys. Tip number 1, be the selector. I know you might currently think, I don't really have that many women that I'm engaging with, but if you think, oh, I would just go out with any woman if she was like attractive enough and nice, you're not exhibiting high enough standards. Guys will fall down if they don't have high enough standards. So being the selector means that you're looking out for other qualities in her apart from physical appearance, and this is going to come through in your conversations. Secondly, hold standards. If she is cancelling on you repeatedly, then please have some self-respect and don't pursue her anymore, because without respect, there isn't a relationship. Point 3, always going back to that friend zone point, always clearly communicate what your intentions are and keep them really consistent. Her attraction timeline is different to yours. She might not feel exactly the same way straight away, but she's more likely to become attracted to you if you are clearly and consistently communicating that you are interested in dating her, you're not interested in networking or being her friend.
Thank you so much for that. I actually personally have learned a lot from Hayley's sharing today. So, definitely she is UK's top dating coach. So thank you, and we hope to see you back here again to share more tips with our audience.
Thank you so much, Violet.
Yeah, thank you.
See you guys.